Hey kids, what's up? Chris here. Let's do some Q&A. So this question comes up a lot. Heather actually asked this one 2 days ago. Heather, thanks for your patience while I get back to you on this one. But this one, sorry, I'm over here petting Blue. He's hanging out in the studio today. This one is a common question, and if you're trying to run a highly profitable creative or digital agency, or just even if you're a solopreneur right now and you're trying to get out of the hustle of doing admin work and get to money-making activities, which are so important, but it's like that admin stuff constantly pulls us in, right? Here's how you take action to start making a change. So what's up, Rock? Good to see you, bud. So here's how you do that. There's a couple things that are key. There's three things really that you kind of have to get good at and get disciplined at. So Fallon, awesome to see you as always. Let me kind of walk you through those. Sheridan, great to see you. So let's get your time back first. First up is time blocking. And I know, that's simple, right? Time blocking, super simple, somewhere between 30 minutes and 90 minutes, something you can do. Pip, awesome, good morning. Something you can do in 30 to 90 minutes, block those times out, get those tasks, those big things kind of controlled. That would be for admin time and money-making stuff. So money-making like prospecting, sales, working in your own Facebook group, sending out your email sequence, whatever it is you got to do and create, that's money-making stuff, right? But when it comes to admin stuff, put those in those time blocks as well, because the simple truth is admin stuff is kind of like a vine. Here in the South United States, we have this vine called kudzu. I think it came from some other country. And kudzu like grows, like it's like up to a foot a day, and it just takes over like huge farms and trees. You'll see these trees covered in these vines, and it's a weed. But admin time is a lot like that. Admin time creeps in, takes over, and will give it'll take as much of the space that you give it. So put those admin things in time blocks, control them, do the project, and when the timer runs out, stop. If you've got another admin block for that thing tomorrow or the next day, great, do the rest of it then. But when the timer runs out, stop, because we all know, right? We get to the end of the time, we're not quite done, something distracted us, we got tangled up in two other things at the same time. It never ends, and all of a sudden, the end of the day comes and we haven't done anything productive, nothing green, no like money-making activity. Super important to put those in time blocks, okay? That's number one. Number two, if you can, or if you already have, hire someone. Hire somebody to help you with admin. That's kind of simple, but for real, even if you're scared of hiring your first VA, Jody, what's up? Great to see you. Brad, great to see you. Rena, great to see you. Thanks for being here. It's super simple when you think about hiring someone, but a lot of us are kind of scared of hiring that one more person. People are messy, right? Just like us. They kind of take up time. It's a lot of work. You have to find the right person. You might have had failures in the past there with hiring somebody, finding that right person. It's no big deal. Get back on that project. Try it again. If you've fallen off the bike, get back on there. You can find someone simple like through Upwork. You can kind of hand off some basic admin, anything that's repeatable. You can simply train, show somebody else how to do, find somebody that. If you want to hire your own VA for a couple hours a day, that would be awesome. Absolutely do that. So you want to make sure you find somebody who can help you with your admin. Here's the thing, as creatives, as entrepreneurs, as people who have these dreams, visions, goals, things we want to do, we're usually good at creating and communicating and reaching out to people. Our main skill set is not admin, and really, most of us are pretty bad at it. And somebody else who's good at admin, who wants more of that lifestyle and that thing around their world. What's up, Jody? Hello, good to see you. Brennan, awesome to see you, dude. Thanks so much for coaching so many people in our group, dude. Always great to have you in here. Peter, fantastic to see you. Those things we're pretty crappy at. We're creatives. We're dreamers. We're visionaries. We're building. Admin stuff bogs us down. Find somebody you can hire that's good at admin. They're going to get like 3 times as much stuff done in an hour than you. And they're going to get it done better than you. I know you think, and I think that I can do it best, but we can't. So first off, time block. Compress the things that are admin stuff into time blocks. Live by those time blocks. 30 to 90 minutes max, once a day if you need to. Get some admin stuff done and then move on to the next day. But get that stuff done and then go back to green, making money kind of activities. The things that are like prospecting, sales calls, hanging out in other Facebook groups, hanging out in your own Facebook group, doing things to generate leads, generate new referrals, generate opportunity. That's where your time should be spent. What's up, Peter? Man, great to see you. And so third thing, so first time block, then hire somebody if you can. And then third thing, even if you already have staff, hire another person to help you. It's not that big a deal. Third thing, you're going to pay for them so fast. I can't say it enough. It's worth hiring somebody. Third thing, communicate. Even if you have staff or even if you don't, communication around your time blocks are so important. If you have staff, they're going to want to break into your time blocks and kind of mess you up, not because they're trying to mess you up, but because if your door's open, they will jump in there with questions. Communicate to your team, to your staff, to the other folks in your family, in your community, in your coffee shop, in your co-work space, wherever you're working from today. Make sure that you lock those things down and make sure you're letting people know, hey, headphones in, guys can't talk right now until 10:30 a.m. or whatever your time block is. Make sure that you're locking that time out. If it's people that are working for you, communicate with them, hey, here's the time blocks I've got coming up next week. Let them see your schedule. Share the view with them so they can see what's going on. That way they can respect the time that you're time blocking, and then you can create time blocks in your calendar as well that they can jump in on, that they can get questions answered. And they need that time, right? But make sure it's in compressed spots. Otherwise, it will just keep distracting you all day. And the last thing about communication, if you don't have any staff helping you, no worries. Get accountability. Tell a friend, tell a family member, tell somebody you trust online, whatever. Hey, here are my time blocks for the week. I've got 5 of them planned out. I'm going to check with you on Friday and let you know how I did. That's super important. It's super important just to be a little bit accountable there and let people who can speak into your world during your time blocks know, here are my time blocks, here's what's coming, here's how to stay focused. So build those time blocks in, make sure you keep them tight. If you get the project done in the time block, awesome, good for you. If you don't, no worries, do it the next day. Don't let the time blocks expand though and take over your day. Get your admin compressed into small bites. Hire someone to help you. That is so important. And then get some communication going around your time blocks with your staff, with people around you who can interrupt you, to make sure everybody that could interrupt you is on the same page with you and they know, hey, it's going to have to be an hour and a half from now and then we'll talk. Okay, that's the answer, Heather. I hope that helps. Any other questions anybody has? I got a minute or two to hang out. I'm still good for a couple of minutes. Brennan, Chris, Brennan, again, great to see you, man. Chris, and thanks for hanging out with us in the group last week as well. Where should people look to hire someone at? What sites do you recommend? Ooh, that's a good question. So this is a fun site. I actually learned this yesterday from somebody else in our mastermind. They hire people from hiremymom.com. Hire my mom. Hire your mom? Hire my mom. Google it. Hireyourmom.com. I think it was hireyourmom.com. Very cool. Huge staff of VAs that you can hire for a couple hours a day up to full time. Very cool there. I use Boldly, B-O-L-D-L, Boldly, like bold. I use Boldly. And they hire folks and allow VAs to work with teams like us in the UK, the US, and Canada, so North America and the United Kingdom area. They're fantastic. If you want a more budgeted option, we have some amazing staff that work with us in the Philippines. You can get referrals to other folks that you know that have staff in the Philippines that might know someone. Or you can, thanks for the questions, guys, be right there in just a sec. And then in the Philippines, though, we've used virtualstafffinder.com. Virtualstafffinder.com has been a great resource. You pay them $500. They do all the background checks, source everybody, get their English skills figured out, personality checks, all that, with 3 referrals for you that could be amazing. If you can't find somebody that works for you in those 3, they'll keep firing off people until you find the right fit. Great service. Love working with them. Okay. Good question, Brent. Thanks. Pip, what time do you get up in the morning? Well, Pip, it's Central Time here, not where you are. So good question, though. I wake up about 6 or 6:15 every morning, and then I go for a run or a workout at the YMCA or the park since COVID. And then I get another workout later in the afternoon. Love riding my bike, so I go for a bike ride to blow off steam in the afternoon, or paddleboard, one of those two. 6 o'clock. That's the answer, Pip. That was exciting, right? My morning routine is not very exciting. I don't like make all these amazing smoothies and all that kind of stuff. Brennan, my mom. Hire my mom. Okay, great. Hiremymom.com is the one I mentioned. Rock, what's up, Matt? Great to see you. Rock, you mentioned, thanks, Pip. Rock, you mentioned prospecting in Facebook groups. If someone asks about a product or service you sell, how's the best way to say use me? Haha. Send a DM or ask them to reach out to you. Yeah, that's a really good question, Rock. So in Facebook groups, if it's not your Facebook group, and we don't sell in my Facebook group, like I don't even sell in my Facebook group. Y'all hang out here, you've never seen me drop a link to sell anything. So in other people's groups, though, you got to be careful of that, right? Because a lot of group leaders don't want it to be selly. So you can add a lot of value. The best way that we've done that, and that you could do that too, is simply jumping in a Facebook community that has a lot of people in there, or a few, but look for posts that have a lot of comments and questions going on. I'm just going to give you a little rundown here, Rock, and then you can take it from there. A lot of comments or questions going on that you could add value and you could answer those questions. then drop serious knowledge. Like if you're going to enter into a post and you're going to really go for it, none of this like, hey, here's a quick answer and it's 5 sentences or 5 words long. I mean, drop a paragraph or two, really blow them away with the amount of giving and service that you're offering for free. And don't even ask, don't even mention, don't even talk about anything that you do. The people in that group will all, everybody that's in that comment thread will all see your comment. They will all stalk you. And if your Facebook profile is set up not as your personal Facebook profile, it shouldn't be if you're marketing online. It should be a business thing. Make it look a little fun and friendly and family, but it's ultimately about your business. If the first couple of posts in there are relevant to what you do professionally, they will find you. They will come and find you. So that's the way I'd start that. You're also going to get some replies and some, oh my gosh, thank you so much for that. And that's when you just shoot them back a quick little message. Hey, you bet. And if you ever have any more questions, you can DM me and I'll send you all the resources I can think of. Something like that. That's where I'd go with that, Rock. That's a really good question. That comes up a lot. Any other questions, folks? I got 7 more minutes before my next thing. Love to help out if I can. Heather, again, thanks for this question. Super cool. All right. Y'all are amazing. It's great seeing everybody. Boom, look at all those sparklies. Y'all are amazing. Great to see everybody. Y'all have a fantastic day, and I will see you guys. Hopefully, I'll jump in here again tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Content creation day for me. I love content creation day. I love being creative. Anyway, I'll see you all tomorrow. Y'all get out there. Crush it. Get that admin time, compress down those time blocks. Find someone to hire. Train them how to do your stuff. I know it takes a little work for a few weeks, but it is so worth it because it frees up your time. And you can split half of that free time to go have more fun, take some time off work. Half of that free time you can spend to go make some more money and be more productive. That's what you should be doing with your time. All right. Talk to y'all soon. Have a fantastic day.